Good morning and welcome. Today I want to share with you a metaphysical interpretation of Jacob's Ladder, a story from the Old Testament. Have you ever felt alone in the wilderness? Have you ever felt like you were running away from your past and not sure about your future? I know I can certainly relate to that as part of the human experience for many of us. So Jacob was a character who was doing just that, running from his past, uncertain about his future, and alone in the wilderness. When he fell asleep and for a pillow, he used a stone. When he dreamt that night, he saw a ladder stretching from earth to heaven, with angels ascending and descending upon it. And when he woke up, he declared, "Surely the Lord is in this place, and I did not know it." Charles Fillmore taught that the Bible is the story of the soul. Its people, places, and events represent states of consciousness within each and every one of us. From this metaphysical perspective, Jacob represents each of us on our spiritual journey, from fear to faith and spiritual awakening. The ladder is the evolution of consciousness. It symbolizes our awareness rising from the human ego to realization of our oneness with God. We do not climb to reach God, we awaken to the truth that God has always been present. And as Jacob discovered, surely the Lord is in this place is our own consciousness. The angels going up and down the ladder represent divine ideas constantly flowing between spirit and our awareness. If we are willing to practice through prayer, meditation, affirmation, and other spiritual principles that we practice, we become more receptive to divine wisdom, love, and guidance. Those ideas then express themselves in our lives through our thoughts, words, and actions. So this story beautifully represents Unity's first principle, that there is only one presence and one power, God, the good, omnipotent. Even in the wilderness, even when Jacob felt all alone, God's presence had never left him. His awakening was not about finding God somewhere else, outside of himself. It was about recognizing that the presence had always been with him and within him. It also reminds us of the third unity principle, that we create our experiences through our way of thinking. So Jacob's encounter changed his consciousness, and from that moment, he saw the world differently. When our awareness changes, our experiences change. That's how we are co-creators. Today, whatever challenges or uncertainties we may be facing, which we will because this is the human experience, we can look to Jacob's ladder to remind us that there's always a pathway upward in consciousness, and therefore freedom and spiritual awakening. So may we leave here today remembering that the ladder is within us, that the angels are divine ideas that are continually guiding us as long as we are open to that, and that the presence of God is here, now, always was, and always will be, because we are God. And so it is. Amen.